Hey gang, what's up? We're going to be doing a speed run here and I'm going to be talking through it. I have yet to do one of these. So first thing you do, you mash through the opening cutscene and you hit play game. Now we have roughly 30 seconds of waiting. This is the biggest difference between the GameCube version and the PlayStation 2 version. GameCube loads so fast, everything loads so fast, and PS2 really does have some significant load times. That being said, you can do more damage and there are more tricks. There's more cheese in the PS2 version, which actually cuts down fights pretty significantly, like fight times fairly significantly. There's only a 2-minute difference, I think, between my world record on GameCube and my world record on PlayStation 2. So the first thing we do here, forward, you do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you just do this combo over and over. I don't know why this works so well, but it does. Oh. That's never happened before, of course. We just land our level 3, and then you run up, and you hit them. So that was not ideal at all. Roughly, we're looking for like a roughly 89 on the timer at the top. But that wasn't bad, you know, that wasn't great. We're going to do the same thing to NIGHTCRAWLER. There we go. So that was clean. Like, that was really clean. And you're looking to do that. We're actually going to switch to, we're going to keep playing as Forge when we head to the danger room. And we're going to attempt to do this to every single character. That same exact string into level 3, into the nuke from orbit. It's really good. It's for whatever reason, the AI has a very hard time dealing with it. That being said, the AI also has no problem messing you up whenever they want. Stuff like the geometry of the level can screw things up. You know, they can press faster than you can press a button. Cyclops typically will press his jabs, his 1-1 at round start. So let's see if we can predict that. We typically want to like, oh no, he does something a little different. But for whatever reason, they always get hit by like a decent chunk of that chain. I don't know why. Okay, yeah. Because he hit the roof. Ooh, do we get him? Yeah, okay, so that wasn't great. We switched to our level 2 so we could hit him from afar and just like take that chunk of damage, but 78 is definitely slow. Like, that's slow. You're looking for 85s. Everything above 80 is typically what you want. Thank you for charging your thing, Gambit. That's very helpful. We're trying to get away from geometry here as much as we can. Oh, not great, but an 87. We missed that grenade toss because he was too close to the wall and we just tossed it over his head. But he just wasn't blocking, and that was a solid 87, so that's definitely better. Ooh, Wolverine was about to go. He was about to try to shoot us or do something. This character definitely can go in Sentinel mode. What you saw there was the alignment issues that often happen with this game. That should be it. Oh no. Cool. So 80. That was fairly slow. But you'll notice I did the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. It's just consistent. It's just a consistent strategy that is, it may not be the fastest. I'm sure there are better ways to do it that I just haven't figured out yet, but it's consistent. You're not going to have, for whatever reason, they just get hit by it. Here, Toad is the worst fight and the worst stage in the game. Inside the Institute, very small walls, very low ceiling. It's very claustrophobic, and hitting a wall means a stun, which will mess up your combo. So we want to do 1-1-1 into launch. So let's see if we can get it. Not looking good. We're going to opt for a throw here. Throws do unscaled damage. Okay, not great. Ooh, this is good. Oh, okay, so that was annoying. That is muscle memory. 81 on Toad is not bad. Obviously, there was a little extra time because we had the super there. But that wasn't bad. This is how, hopefully, we can do this. Oh, we messed that up. But, oh, nope. The X-Men gods. No. Okay, so Mystique is famous for throws. Hopefully this is enough. I think it should be. 80, again, not great. I've gotten 90s on Mystique, which is amazing. Super fun to do. I just dropped that combo there, as you saw. I think maybe part of that is my controller. This controller's very, very old. So Juggernaut also has a very weird hitbox. You'll see there's also these weird alignment issues. Yeah, that sucks. I don't think this is going to kill, but there we go. So 80, 80, 75, that was not good, right? Those were not good times. But you'll notice that there was the potential for much faster times if I, landed my combos appropriately and all of that stuff. So not great, but also not terrible. It could have gone much, much worse. So we're just going to run up to this dude and do our combo. Sentinels have a lot of super armor, and that is a frame trap. So after that axe kick, they have a ton of armor. Okay, so we're just trying to grind away at this dude. The last thing you want is to be countered like that. So not going well. Like, okay, now we're fine. So that was a slow fight. We want to mash to Rogue. Rogue is our next. We're going to take her to either New York City. Okay. And Toad again, not great. But we're going to use a very specific strat here that hopefully will prove to be more consistent over time than some of my other strategies. We're going to try to use a glitched air throw from Rogue on the ceiling of the subway. So hopefully I get to show that off. Yeah, hopefully we get to show that off. It's pretty cool. Okay. Okay, so. Okay, so let's see if we can do this.
This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt.
Okay. Okay. So that was actually pretty good. That was pretty consistent. There's an annoying little glitch right there. Not a glitch. Just an annoying little hiccup where if you knock them into the ceiling, they bounce off the ceiling and land. They always get up after being KO'd. Oh, that we weren't fast enough to punishment. All right, here we go. Nope. We are getting... Okay, all right, she's not biting. For whatever reason, I don't know what... Oh, that was not great. For whatever reason, if they aren't biting with any of your strings, I don't know why, but oh my gosh, I don't know why, but and it should be noted, this is a terrible time. Like horrendous. Like I would be starting over here with the 53. That was tremendously poor. She refused to be hit by anything, and I refused to adapt to that. I should have recognized that immediately after she blocked two strings. Okay, so this is the slow Juggernaut. Slow Juggernaut is great. There's a fast Juggernaut who will attack immediately, and it's really friggin' annoying. Okay. This is... Okay, so I did the wrong super. Because this isn't going to kill. Ah, fudge. But I used his own move against him and headbutt him to death. So that's cool. So we're going to be fighting Sentinel B. Sentinel B, in the storyline, they have captured Forge. And now all of their beam and energy attacks will be doing... they will be doing... they'll be sealing our supers away. Which is really friggin' annoying. This is your ideal combo for... There you go. So that was actually really good. That was very, very solid. But yeah, all of the Sentinels now, when they hit you with beam attacks, will be sealing away your powers, which is really frustrating because that's where you can get a majority of your damage. Also, I didn't even mention, but a lot of the stuff that we're doing here, one of the things I should have been focused on explaining was the CCR, the combo counter reset. Combo counter reset, it will, in a lot of cases, reset your damage scaling. So the reason I was doing those Gambit loops is because each of those was doing 5,000 damage. It was resetting the damage scaling. Okay, so for these dudes, so he's going to always do something. Oh, that's exactly what you want. You want a long recovery, dumb move from a dumb Sentinel. But that axe kick. Okay, so you'll notice we're resetting damage scaling, and we're gonna launch him up into the air. That was annoying. This fight should be over by now, but of course he blocks that. Alright, so that wasn't great, but also not terrible. And here we're gonna go with Sabretooth. Sabretooth is a wonderful character. I love him. I think he's really, really cool in this game. But we don't really need to use any of his cool stuff. We just need to use down 4. That is down 4. It allows for a full jump in, and watch how much damage this combo does for 1 meter. That's over half-life off of 1 touch. And then, look at that, dude. That's how every one of these fights should go in the ideal world. That first combo into low launch, low, and then launch, and then his air throw. Now the crazy thing about his air throw, there we go. Oh, it was too far away. But this is not. The crazy thing about the air throw is that regardless of what you do before it, it will always do 8,300 damage. Which is insane. Okay, so I did... that doesn't matter. So 80, not bad, right? So, yeah, not bad at all. Beast is a nightmare. Beast is a nightmare. His lower hitbox means that you actually have to do... you have to be closer and do something different, and he is like an aggro freak. Also, your level 1 doesn't always hit him. I think this should hit. Nope. Yep, so we're already in the realm of him being very annoying. So he's already countering us. Whoop. He's gonna launch me. So this is the beast fight. This is the beast fight. Luckily this should finish him off. Oh. Okay, good. We were able to transfer meter over quickly into the level 2, which is OTG. So you'll notice like that was a significant time loss there. Rogue is also really tedious, but less tedious than Beast because she gets hit by this crap, which is amazing. I don't know why the computer consistently gets hit by the run-up, but this strategy in most cases works on every character. So now we're back to Magneto. So you saw I just flew through Sabretooth. That was like a really solid Sabretooth. You typically want to finish this area by roughly 14 minutes. We're at 13:55. And this fight can take a long time, especially if he does something like this. He's going to do his axe kick. Okay. You'll see there's a lot of super armor at play here. But we have our combos. We know how to do things. We're going to try to reset damage scaling and get ourselves another air seek. Okay, and then there's kind of not a foolproof strategy here, but okay, he just died. Great. So we're going to go back to Cyclops. So 14:30, we're about 30 seconds behind, maybe 45 seconds behind. And I had a really good, like a volcano fight in my world record. But what we're looking to do here is Touch of Deaths. Cyclops has Touch of Deaths on these characters, on both Sentinel A, who has the highest health in the game, I think, maybe outside of Blob, or the highest defense. and Sentinel B. So there's 3 fights here, and you can touch of death with Cyclops, and that's what we're going to be going for. We're going to be looking for a big move to punish, like this. So hopefully we get it. We did 88. So that's the touch of death. It's really, really awesome. You can do it to Sentinel B. It's just much harder. She has a smaller hitbox. And I found that Sentinel Bs are just... So on block and on hit, you lose your... whatchamacallit, you lose your super meter. Luckily, Cyclops does a grip of damage on his own. Alright, we're going to switch to... Okay. We probably could have killed without this, but... So that was not bad. It was not great. Luckily, hopefully we get another really good touch of death here. Hopefully he does something stupid right around start. Not bad. Another really, really good Sentinel A. So now we're moving on to Wolverine. So this is about 30 seconds behind. Typically I want to be in the Wolverine fight by 16 minutes. I want to be actually fighting. So, okay, so no, we're a little bit further behind. We're about a minute behind. But this is bad. So Wolverine, you do not have any super meter, which sucks. Wolverine has really slow supers, but they do a decent amount of damage, and his level 1's actually where it's at. You want to use his level 1 super, you can use it on grounded enemies. It does a grip of damage and a chunk of unscaled damage at the very end, which is always great. Here, you want to do something very specific. You want to reset, you want to CCR, like non-stop. Oh, I messed it up. Oh, that's so annoying. So we want to CCR. So we got 1, 2. We want to air throw. Okay, so he's going to counter one of the... Oh, doesn't matter. Our counter... Okay, so 68, not great. I've gotten in the 80s before, but again, not bad. You just want to CCR like a madman and finish with a really beefy air throw. Here, Magneto, for whatever reason, down 3 into quarter circle forward 2 works amazingly. I don't know why. So that works like super well. It didn't work this time, of course, because I had to say something about it. So this would be a reset. Like, I've been done with this fight before, like here. I just missed my cancel earlier. Let's see if we can land this. Okay, cool. And hopefully he just gets up and dies. Nope. Okay. So, not good. Like, that was not great. That was about that was over a minute. Over a minute from my world record, but not bad. I think my world record is 17:27, and we finished that in like 18:30 something. So, not bad at all. And it was, like, I was able to show off some cool stuff. I'm really happy I got to show off that Cyclops touch of death, to show off some of the CCR stuff, and show off how the game can really, like, the computer can be very tricky. Like, in a lot of cases, like Sabretooth, there is essentially a foolproof plan to a 2-combo kill. But dude, sometimes it just doesn't happen, right? It just doesn't happen. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed. This was really fun for me to just talk about and sort of talk through my process. I have a guide up that I'm building on speedrun.com, so hopefully you get a chance to check that out. I'll link in the description. And yeah, that's it. If you want to see more content like this, I'm going to be, you know, obviously doing tons of more X-Men Next Dimension stuff because it makes me happy. But yeah, if you dig this, let me know. It's really helpful just to receive like positive feedback, constructive criticism, because it keeps me going, knowing that other people are enjoying it as well. So that's it. Thanks, gang. Talk to you later.